Good afternoon, I'm Shaniao, and this is One News Now. The mother and son who were brazenly killed by a police officer in Tarlac have been laid to rest. Some members of their family say that they've already forgiven the suspect. Justine Punsalang with the story.
Emotions were high at the Garden of Angels in Paniki, Tarlac on Sunday morning as the Rufino Gregorio clan buried Sonia and Anton. The mother and son were shot point blank by Cop Jonel Nuezca a week ago after a heated argument over boga or improvised cannon. Anton's sister and wife both lost consciousness before they even finished saying their last goodbyes. Despite the overwhelming grief, the family managed to express their gratitude to those who supported them. From their home in Barangay Cabayawasan, the mourning family and friends walked about 1.5 kilometers to the cemetery. They were wearing shirts printed with the words "Justice for Sonia and Anton" and their pictures. Paniki local police and a group of sympathetic motorcycle riders attempted to enforce physical distancing during the burial, but it was impossible for the hurting family. As the caskets were lowered to the ground, the family threw out white roses, after which they let go of white balloons. Anton's paternal grandmother briefly faced the press and said their family has already forgiven Nuesca for what he did. But she explained that this does not mean that they will no longer seek justice.
Napatawad na po namin siya. Yun po hiningi ko sa mga apo ko, hiningi ko sa mga pamangkin ko, sa mga pinsan ko. Patawarin natin yung tao, pero sabi ko may justice. Meron po tayong batas. Managot po siya sa mata ng Diyos. Managot po siya sa mata ng batas.
The family also clarified that they only take offense against officers who abuse their authority, not the entire national police.
Tinanong po nila ako, galit daw po ba ako sa PNP? Sabi ko, hindi ako nagagalit. Kundi ang kinagagalitan ko lang po ay yung mga taliwas na ginagawa ng iba nating mga kababayan na mga PNP.
In turn, police officials thanked the family for their understanding and assured that such actions will not be condoned. The police also said that they will continue providing security not only to the Gregorio family but also to the Nuescas. Although they remain tight-lipped about the case, the police claim that the Gregorio family has a strong case against Nuesca.
Meron na po tayong 7 witnesses. Initially, natatakot yung 5. Witness, 2 lang so far ang nag-witness. Nag-signify ng kanilang sinumpaang salaysay.
The cop-turned-killer who is now detained at a local prison is expected to be moved to a BJMP facility next week. Meanwhile, the family of the victims is now appealing for some privacy as they continue to grieve for their loss. For News 5, Justine Punsalang. We are One News.
The Office of the Vice President and the 2 chambers of Congress will receive additional funding for 2021. Anak Kalusugan Party List Representative Mike Defensor says the OVP will get an additional $229 million, pushing its budget to $900 million. Meanwhile, the allocation to the Senate and the House of Representatives is now at $28.5 billion, with a billion peso increase for each chamber. Defensor explains that the realignments were part of the programmed or tax-funded portion of the national budget. Defensor pointed out, though, that no additional funding was allocated for the procurement of COVID-19 vaccines. President Duterte is set to sign the proposed 4.5 trillion peso national budget on Monday. And on to the weather, we have Pag-asa continuing to monitor 2 low-pressure areas within the Philippine area of responsibility. The weather disturbances were last spotted near Puerto Princesa, Palawan, and the other one by Legazpi City and Albay. Although the LPAs are less likely to intensify, they are expected to bring moderate to heavy rains. Areas affected are the Bicol and Eastern Visayas regions, as well as provinces of Quezon, Aurora, Bulacan, Rizal, Mindoro, Marinduque, and Romblon. Also included are the islands of Dinagat, Calamian, and Kalayaan. The Weather Bureau has also warned several municipalities in Bulacan that they may be affected by the spilling operations over at the Angat Dam. As of 11 a.m., the water level at Angat reached 213 meters, slightly over its 212 meters spilling level. For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.